Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show YouTube for episode 64 of our Madden 22 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode in the playoffs right now, taking on the Bucks. Last week I assumed, or that's last episode, I keep saying last week because technically these episodes take a week apart, and continuity of, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. But last episode, I thought we were in the playoffs. This week we're actually in the playoffs right there. It was a snow game last week. And you're going to see right now, look at that, weather the storm. It's a snow game. Last season we had two episodes where in the playoffs and it snowed. This playoff game, it's snowing. So you can see where I got confused and thought last week was a playoff game. Until I saw Bo Nix and I'm like, no, this ain't a playoff game. But I think I got confused with it because Fletcher Cox supposed to come back. I didn't see Fletcher, but yeah, that's a little gaff right there on my part. I kind of definitely brought that up and mentioned that instead of just re-recording it. Kind of ran through it. Brandon Graham, back strain right there. So backup defensive end right there, out with an injury. So gonna put a little more strain right there on Thibodeau and Sweat. Both guys are just absolute units right there, and I can understand that they could probably take the brunt of the load. Definitely rocking 90% of snaps, 99.5% of snaps, and just be out there, lighting it up for the whole game. But it's definitely nice to have that backup in Brandon Graham when, hey, these guys might need a rest. But they have Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave. They're doing the thing. Was that Hargrave or was that Milton? Doesn't matter. Fletcher Cox, they're back out on the field right here for the first game of the playoffs. You'll love to see that. Philadelphia, definitely the team favorites to win it all this year. You got to think coming into last week, Spencer Rattler had over 5,000 passing yards. He had over 40 touchdowns. I think he had like 10, 15 interceptions on the season, which isn't great, but hey, it happens. It truly happens, and it's a great thing to just come in and have a team that we built together. We had a great base to this roster, and we came through here, and we just built around it. Smart drafting. The draft picks are all paying out. Hey, we got lucky that we had Miami's pick, and Miami was absolutely awful in that year one, and they got the first overall pick. And then we ended up using I think it was the Colts pick on drafting Drake Jackson, who we've turned into a phenomenal, linebacker, not just like an edge rusher, not like an outside like Ryan Kerrigan type player, but like an actual linebacker. So look at that, 5,500 yards, 49-15. Not bad season at all for Spencer Rattler. Now here we go, handoff Miles Sanders, and Sanders takes it up the middle for that first down. This is definitely going to be a run first game here for Philadelphia. Philadelphia's bread and butter is the run. I think the Buccaneers are going to know that, but they're just going to try and do it. They're going to try and sell it. Holds right here, this time on Jack Driscoll, coming in that tight end spot, that jumbo tight end spot right there. Now you got 3rd and 16, forced to throw it on the run and bat it away. Now, big boy field goal, long field goal right now was this like 55 yards, and that one's good. Right down Broad Street. Sam Darnold, 5,036-14. So he's like Spencer Rattler, but worse. Both 5,000-yard passers. Rattler had more touchdowns and only like one more interception. 3rd and 7. Fournette just gets clobbered right there. Gonna mark him 2 yards shy of that first down. Eagles get the ball back here, 2nd and 10, and Sanders does this thing. Runs that ball up the middle. 8 carries, 52 yards already on the day. 2nd and 10 now. Rattler gonna roll out. He's got a man wide open. It's gonna be Quez. Quez Watkins walks into the end zone, plays in the snow, slides in it. You love to see that. But the flag on the play, is that coming back? We got the O-line. It's coming back. Oh, no. What is that? Illegal man? Is that a illegal man downfield? What the hell, Rodney? 2nd 15, rolling out to the left. Dallas Goedert. Big run. Not quite touchdown run like we have with Quez. But a 4th and 1 to Miles, and Miles Sanders comes up shy, but we got to stick them back there and there, underneath their 10. But they're just going to work their way up with Leonard Fournette. He's a power back. Get a full head of steam behind him. He's going to be hard to take down. 1st and 15 now after a hold or a penalty of some sort. Play action. Darnold hit as he was throwing. Big. Oh, boy. Big pass right there. Jackson giving chase. Jackson's going to miss. Is that Adam Humphries, number 10? Greedy Williams. Oh, boy. Come on. Scott Miller. Scott Miller with the touchdown right there. All right. It's definitely not what Philadelphia wanted. But Jalen Reagor made a man miss. Okay, Jalen Reagor, I see you out here doing your Jalen Reagor-like things. Now, 1st and 10, here we go again. Come on, we got this play action. Handoff Sanders, and Sanders spins free of that one. Ends up 1st and goal. Now it's at the 6-yard line. Handoff again. No, kind of stuttering, and coughs the ball up. Oh my lord, come on. Booth review though. Okay. Alright, Booth don't lie, ball don't lie. What's the Booth gonna say? Was Sanders down? Sanders knee? It's hard to see what that knee is. Ball's in his hand, that knee's down, and there you go. The knee's down, it kicks off a 24 shoe right there. So that's a ball come back to Philadelphia. Miles Sanders definitely going to be relieved on that one. That is not a turnover right there, or not at least a lost turnover. The calling is overturned, and the Eagles get the ball back, which is great. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. Jack Stoll leading the fullback block, and Sanders runs in behind his tackle right there for the touchdown, extending this lead. 10-7 the score is now here. Now Darnold under center. He's going to be rolling out. And sack, fumble picked up by Sweat. Ends up in the end zone right there. Picking that fumble for a touchdown. You love to see that. Now, 7-17 the score is now. Another big sack right there by Fletcher Cox. Cox getting on the board with his first of the season. Now, 3rd and 23. Come on. Let's force them short. Were they short? Please say they were short. No 1st down conversion. All right, 9 yards shy. 1st and 10. Come on. Rattler rolling out to the left. Big catch by Goddard. Goddard tried to make a little juke move right there. Didn't really work. But hey, gets him down to the 37. 2nd 1. Here we are. Sanders and Miles Sanders takes down to the 24. Just outside the red zone here. Over 100 yards in the first half alone. 3rd and 8 for this Eagles offense. Come on. Handoff Kenny G, and Kenny G. Oh, Kenny G on 8 yards picks up like 9. 3rd and 1. Handoff to Kenny G, and Kenny G walks that in. Doesn't really walk it in, but he runs it in for a touchdown. Now, coming into halftime right there, Bruce Arians, they're throwing it short 40% of the time for 66% accuracy for 10 yards. All right. Deuce, on the other hand, though, he understands that, hey, we're running it in the snow 80% of the time for $156, averaging 5 yards a carry. 86% of the time they're running it for 136 yards and 5 yards a carry. That is pretty good. Pretty good right there as Mike Evans gets probably the biggest reception for the game of the Buccaneers. Now, 2nd 1. Come on. We have no pressure. All right. No pressure right there. Now, 3rd and 6. Come on. Get some pressure. Last play, no pressure. This play, we need some pressure. We need someone to go home. We don't. Oh, that's what we do need. Drop touchdown in the end zone. 4th and 5 from the 31, like a 41-yard field goal right down Broad Street. All right. It's a 10-24 ball game, and Philadelphia in the driver's seat now. What they're going to do is they're going to take up as much time as humanly possible. I mean, I hope, though, at least. Only been like 2 minutes off the clock right there. And, hey, drive's still going. need to literally take as much time off the clock as physically possible, just to, just kind of put Tampa Bay out of its misery. Hand off to Gore and Gore. Yeah, I guess it took 5 minutes for Philadelphia to go like the final 30 yards of the field. Got some big plays early, but 5 minutes to get the final like 30 yards. That's what you want to do. And Darnold, a crucial miss right there on third down leads to a punt, which then leads to Frank Gore running upfield right there. 42 yards on the ground for Frank Gore. 2nd and 6. Here we come. Come on. In the fourth quarter now, Sanders in the backfield, and Sanders gets himself a touchdown. They're just bouncing off tackles left, right, center. Okay, Miles Sanders, I see you. All right. What could possibly be? Oh, boy, that's a costly interception right there. Davion Taylor with the pick. You love to see it. You love to see that one right there for Davion. Good old Davion Taylor. Now, 2nd inches. 12 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Frank Gore, and Gore takes it up the field to the 4-yard line. All right, Frank Gore. Way to go, big fella. 1st and goal. Got 11.5 left now. Teague tackled in the end zone for the touchdown. Master Teague gets on the board right now as this Philadelphia offense is entirely based upon the ground now. 3rd and 6 for the Bucks. Going deep and picked off again. Catalan with the interception. Last was Davion. This time it's Catalan. And Philadelphia is going to just kind of slowly and monotonously just drain this clock out this point. And that's what they do. They just kneel it out, run it out, do everything just to keep the Bucks off the field. They said, yeah, we're done. You're done. Bruce Arians possibly played his last game here in Tampa Bay. It's very, very strange position he found himself in. Philadelphia only throwing for less than 100 yards, rushing for almost 400 yards combined on the ground. Insane stat line right there from that Eagles running back room. You love it. You really do love it. 4 for 5, 106 yards, 80% completion. $181 for Sanders, 70 for Teague, 66 for Gamel, 64 for Gore, and then Devontae Smith had 9. 2 players had catches. No sacks as we didn't throw the ball to even get sacks. 4 tackles led the team. 3 tackles for loss led the team. 2 sacks led the team. 2 interceptions, 1 from Davion, 1 from Catalan. You'll love to see that. Special teams doing their special team business. They are getting plays when they need to get plays. No punts because we just ran the ball and set it for field goals and just ended up in the end zone. Teague did great on return. Same with Jameson Williams. Absolutely great on that special teams. But just got to say after the game going, hey, coach, we did great. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait to take on what our team are playing next week in the playoffs. But if you guys are new, check that like button. Subscribe. Definitely we upload twice of content every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have brand new content. So subscribe if you're new. If you guys like this series and want to watch more, check the playlist out in the description below. But until then, peace out. Subscribe. Have a great day.